Hello everyone, in this video I will cover SQL Joins. Consider we have a simple relational database with only two tables, the products table and the categories table. Now the categories table includes category ID and category name columns, where category ID is the primary key, and the products table includes product ID, product name, unit price, and category ID columns, where category ID is the foreign key. Because it's coming from the categories table, and products table primary key is product ID column. Now if you are asked to retrieve the product name along with the category name, can you retrieve those information from a single table? So from here you can see product name is stored in products table, category name is stored in the categories table. So the answer is no, because the data resides in different tables. Now in SQL, if you need to extract data from multiple tables, we have access to the join clause that will let you combine rows from two or more tables. And there are 5 different types of joins: the cross join, inner join, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. We'll see examples of all these different types of joins in this video. Now the first one is cross join. So you know that relational database is based on set theory, and cross join refers to all possible pairing. When you apply cross join between two tables, it creates all possible pairing, which is the exactly same as applying Cartesian product between two sets. Say we have set P with elements XYZ and set C with element 1, 2, 3. Now if you apply Cartesian product between set P and C, then it creates all possible pairing, where you can see that it takes the first element from the first set X, and then it will pair it with all the elements from set C. So it pairs X with 1, X with 2, and X with 3, and then it will take the next element from the first set, which is Y, and it will pair it with all the elements of set C. So Y is paired with 1, Y is paired with 2, and Y is paired with 3, and so on. So this is the result of the Cartesian product if you apply P Cartesian product C. So here you can see that X1 pairing, X2 pairing, X3 pairing, then the second element paired with all the elements from the second set. The third element is paired with all the elements from the third set. So cross join works exactly the same. So if you apply cross join between products and categories, this is what you will get. Now if you'd like to know how many records or how many pairings you will get when you apply cross join between two tables, there's a formula. It's based on the number of records in the first table and the number of records in the second table. If you multiply those numbers, you will get the total number of records that you will get from cross join. Say for example, here products table has 4 records and categories table has 3 records. So if you multiply 4 times 3, you will get the total number of records that you will get from the cross join. So if the first table has m records and the second table has n records, the cross join will return m times n records. Now let's see how cross join actually pairs the records from both these tables. So in this cross join result, these columns within the red rectangle is from the left table: product ID, product name, unit price, and category ID. And the columns which are within the blue rectangle are from the right table, which is the category table. That's category ID and category name. Now when you apply cross join, what it does is it will take the first category from the categories table, and then it will pair it with all the records from the first table. You can see that Coke is paired with Beverages, McCafe is paired with Beverages. So all the records from the left table is paired with the first category. Then it will retrieve the second category and pair it with all the records from the left table. So that's what's done here, and then it will retrieve the next category and pair it with all the records from the left table. Now if you check the common related columns, you can see that we have the category ID column from the left table, from the products table, and category ID column from the right table. Now if you take the values, you can see out of these 12 pairings, there are only 3 instances where there's a matching value in the common related columns, which is with these checked marks. You can see category ID 1, category ID 1, category ID 1, 1, and 2 and 2. That means these checked pairings where there's matching value in the common related column will only make sense. Here you can see Coke category ID is 1, it's paired with Beverages. Now cottage cheese is category ID 2, but it's paired with category ID 1 beverages. So this pairing doesn't make any sense. But here cottage cheese category ID 2 is paired with category ID 2, which is dairy. So this pairing makes sense. So when you apply cross join between two tables, you'll get many irrelevant pairings. The pairings where there's matching value in the common related column will be only valid. So cross join returns all possible pairings, but not all pairings will make sense with respect to relational database. Now, this is the syntax for cross join. You can see you can write select all from products, cross join categories. So this is the result of the query. Now the next one is inner join, where what it does is when you apply inner join between two tables, it's a two-step process where first it will create all possible pairing like the cross join, then it will keep only the records where there's matching value in the common related columns and filter out the irrelevant pairings where there's no matching value in the common related columns. So here, from here, you know that there are only 3 such records where there's matching value in the common related column. And here you can see inner join returned those 3 records only. Here you can see the matching, there are matching values in the common related columns, all records. So when you apply inner join, all the records returned will be relevant pairings. And this is the syntax for inner join. You can see select all from products, inner join the categories table, then the on attribute where it matches the common attribute. So you'll apply inner join between these two tables based on the common attribute category ID. So you'll have to write on products.categoryID is equals categories table category ID. So this prefix ensures that there's no ambiguity. If you write on category ID is equals category ID, the database engine will not know which table's category ID you're referring to. So that's why we use this prefix to disambiguate. Okay, that's inner join. Now left outer join. So what left outer join does is when you apply left outer join between two tables, it will return all the pairings where there's matching value in the common related columns, and it will also return the non-matched record from the left table. That's why it's left outer join. So in other words, it will return all the records from the left table along with all the records from the right table where there's a matching value in the common related column. And if there's any record where there's no corresponding record from the right table, then those fields will be filled with null. So here you can see that this record iPad, there's no category ID, so there's no relevant pairing. It included that and it filled out all the corresponding columns from the right table with nulls. So that's left outer join, and this is how you write left outer join query. So you do select all from products, left outer join categories based on the common attribute. Okay, so from here you can see left outer join returns all the matching rows along with rest of the rows from the left table where there's no matching rows, and it will leave out any other records from the right table. Okay, now the next one is right outer join. So as the name suggests, what it will do is it will return all the pairings, all the records where there's matching value in the common related column. And since it's right outer join, it will return all other records from the right table where there's no matching record from the left table, and it will fill those left table columns with null values. So here you can see the right table includes the category produce, where the products table there's no product with category ID 3 that's produce. So it will return all the records where there's matching value in the common column, and since it's right outer join, it will also return all other records from the right table where there's no matching value in the left table, and those left table corresponding entries will be filled with all null values. So that's right outer join. And from here you can see that right outer join returns all matching rows and all other records from the right table. Okay, now this is the syntax for right outer join. So you do select all from products, right outer join the categories table on the common attribute. Okay, now this is full outer join. So full outer join, it returns all matching rows and all non-matched record from the left table, all non-matched record from the right table. So that's what you can see from this right outer join output. You can see that it returns this first 3 record where there's matching value in the common related column. Then it will include records from the left table where there's no matching record in the right table, and fill the right table columns with null values. And it will also include all the records from the right table where there's no matching rows in the left table, and fill the corresponding columns with null values. And this is the syntax for full outer join, where you can see we'll do select all from the first table, full outer join the second table based on the common attribute. Okay, now to summarize, so here you can see that when you apply inner join between 2 table products and categories, it returns only the matched rows from both tables. So here it will return all these records highlighted in blue. And if you apply left outer join, you can see it returns all records from the left table along with matched rows from the right table. And if you apply right outer join between products and categories, then it will return all records from the right table, categories, along with all matched records from the left table, the products table. And full outer join returns all different combinations. So it will return all records from the left table, all records from the right table. And I have included all the SQL examples within the video description. Thank you, everyone.